Hey everybody, my name is Ben. I work here at Carver Bathtubs in Kansas City, Missouri. So this year is 2015. We're going to start doing a couple blog posts a month here. We're just going to sort of talk about a lot of the common questions we get asked, different features that are available out on the market, just information that we think is important when you're deciding if you want to get a nice Whirlpool bathtub or a certain type of tub with more features. So one thing we get asked all the time is, what is the difference between a Whirlpool bathtub system and an air massage bathtub system? So I think the easiest way to sort of start talking about that is just to show you. So what I've got here is a Whirlpool jet. These are the jets that we use. And first thing I want to point out is that they can be turned on and off. So you see that moving, and it's actually was already on, so now it's open. So it's allowing the water that's traveling through this line to get in. So you can turn it off. And then another reason why we like these jets better than a lot of other options out there is they can actually unscrew, and then this part can be put in your dishwasher. So it makes for a nice system that you can keep clean, that will last for a long time, and just stays nice and clean, because everybody likes a clean Whirlpool. So let's talk a little bit about some industry myths. So a lot of people have heard or read that Whirlpool bathtub systems are dirty and they're unhygienic. So if you switch to the back of this jet, you'll notice that it's shaped like a V. So about 10-15 years ago, when a lot of that bad press came out, companies were using flat jets here, and they were using flex lines. So basically lines that could be bent and moved. So as that was going flat, over time they would start to sag. And when it sagged, the water would get left behind in those flex pipe lines and wouldn't drain completely from your tub. So you were left with, the last time you bathed, you were left with the water that was still there. So what we do to fight against that is we've got the curved jet here, and then what we use is hard PVC piping. So basically that pipe is going to be heated and then molded to be shaped like this. It's going to come up and then come back down to the next jet. So essentially what that does is allows the water to drain all the way out, and it'll come in this V and then drain out in that hole there, and then out the front of the jet. So by doing that, you virtually take all the water out of the system. So it's great, cleanly, hygienic system. Another option here is this microjet. So we'd love to use these on the backrests. The problem is the backrest where your back is going to be sloped. So the slope is so much of an angle that you can't put a large jet there because it just won't fit. So the next best thing is to put what we call the microjet. So what the microjet is it's a pulsating jet. So think about a tornado or a twister. There's a little piece in here that wiggles around and moves, and it creates a twister out. If you ever have played with a garden hose and you put your finger over the front of it, kind of like this, you'll notice that the water speeds up and goes a lot faster as the amount of water in the line gets smaller. Same principle with this. This is our normal water line here, 1.5 inches, and it will get forced down into a smaller line, which helps increase the pressure and deliver a really nice massage. These bad boys blow really strong. What we offer is we put these on the sides because they circulate the water and create that whirlpool in your tub, whereas these go on your back or at your feet, and a lot of people will put either 4, 6, 8, or 10 jets on their back, depending on kind of what their needs are. If you get a lot of back pain, you have certain areas you're trying to target, just let us know. We can send you a sketch. You can mark where you want them. You want to measure them. You got a muscle about 2 inches from your spine that's always hurting. Go ahead and measure it. Let us know kind of where that's at, and we can do that. So not uncommon for us just to send you a blank sheet with the tub, and you tell us where you want your jets. We do about a 16 jet maximum at the moment with the current motors that we've got. So keep that in mind. But if you are interested in that, call us, message us. We'll send you a sheet you can draw on, and we'll make it that way for you. Everything we do here is handmade. So the customization factor is, you know, whatever you guys want, we can basically do. So these are the two jets that will make up a Whirlpool system. So real quick, let's talk about how that differs from an air massage. So the air massage system was developed because people felt that whirlpools were unhygienic, which, you know, we've done a lot to fix against that and, you know, make sure that our tubs drain 100%. But what an air massage does is basically this jet here, get it unscrewed, this will be underneath your bathtub. So you think about the floor of your bathtub is sitting on this, and there's a little hole in your bathtub. So there's gonna be 20 of these air lines that only blow hot air, no water, underneath your bathtub floor. So 20 of them all around. Now if you sit on them or scratch your foot on them, you really aren't gonna notice them because they're super thin, and they're about the size of a dime. So remember, these are underneath the bathtub, and these go in. So you can easily take them out if you want to clean them. And then there's basically little tiny holes around here that the air goes up. So what that does is it blows hot air from the floor of your bathtub up and creates millions of little air bubbles. Agitates the water, creates really hot air, so it kind of keeps your bathtub warm. It's a really nice experience. It's not going to give you the massage that this or this would. It's a little bit more of a light therapy, but anytime you add oxygen to your water, it's healthier. You know, oxygen is good. So then how we prevent any water from getting in here is we've got this jet. You can hear there's a ball bearing in here. So when the air comes through, it pushes the ball bearing up, and then water or air can get around it and come up and blow bubbles inside your water. And then the minute you turn your massage off, the little ball bearing that was in here at the top is going to drop down to there. So no water can fall into these lines. Now let's say a one-off situation happens and water does somehow make it into there a tiny bit. You know, it shouldn't happen, but let's say it does. There's a safeguard. There's a purge cycle that will turn on after 15 minutes. That's going to push air again through all these lines, so if there's any water that somehow seeped in, it's going to get blown out through the top. That's why we can say this is a 100% hygienic system, because there should never be water in your lines left over. So those are kind of the differences. Remember, you got your Whirlpool, which is more of your massage, and then you've got your air massage, which is, you know, more of a lighter therapy. The industry calls these two together a combo bathtub. So that's when you've got a Whirlpool plus an air massage. So if you don't have really much of a budget, you're just kind of looking for the best indoor spa experience, we recommend you go with an air massage plus a Whirlpool system. So this week we talked about kind of Whirlpool versus air massage. Next week we're going to talk a little bit more about kind of myths and, you know, why people feel like tubs are, you know, unclean, and we'll go over all those and talk a little bit more about our technology with our hard pipes. We'll get a little bit more into the science behind the lines and how everything works to stay very hygienic. If you need anything at all, feel free to call us, send us a message through our website or on eBay or Amazon, wherever you find us. We're always here to answer questions. We're a family-owned business located here, Kansas City, Missouri. Well, we love talking about our bathtubs. So any question at all, feel free to call. We do 10% off for anybody that calls in and talks to us about their project and kind of what they're looking for. So that's a little bit about us. Look forward to hearing from you guys, and thanks for watching.